Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots. Tonight, it's the road to redemption. Two former champs want to wipe away the memories of last season's premature elimination. Dr. Inferno Jr. burns with desire for another giant nut, and he's not buying Tenemushi 8.0's upgrade. Son of Oyachi wants to regain his slaughterhouse swagger by tenderizing no apologies. And watch out, Bad Attitude. When Huggy Bear spreads his arms wide, it's not because he wants to snuggle. These veterans all know it's not the size of the bot in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the bot.
This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by Circuit City. We're with you. And by LucasArts, the creators of Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Tim Green, along with Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock. And here, one of the world's premier robot commentators, Bill Dwyer.
Well, who else is there? Now, if you've learned one thing watching us these past 32 seasons, it's this. Nothing counts for more in the battle box than experience.
It's time for veteran tempers to flare.
In the red square, the hardened Lexan armor and luxurious finish get your heart racing. The custom-designed tri-tip saw blades get your parts flying. It's Dr. Inferno Jr. In the blue square, its unique design offers a truly amazing driving experience as it grabs onto its prey and guides it ever so forcefully to the kill saws. It's Tenemushi 8.0.
Jason and the Inferno Lab team have been spending their waking hours rebuilding their drivetrain.
Well, each time Lisa Winter rebuilds Tenemushi, it costs $4 grand, but the Ladybug shell's only $19.95. The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. The lovely Ladybug Tenemushi.
And Dr. Inferno Jr., the little robot that could. Really, two of the cutest robots in BattleBots, aren't they?
Isn't that sweet? Well, Dr. Inferno Jr., a former champion with plenty of deadly weapons here, but Tenemushi smothering the Doctor. Can he cut his way free, Bill?
The Doctor's so powerful. Look at him, just pushing back against that Ladybug. Tenemushi going with all smothered, no weapons inside the shell.
Doctor up under the skirts of Tenemushi, going to work with his deadly blades.
That's where Tenemushi likes to have them, the kill saws. Kill saws only do cosmetic damage to that shell. And we can see some cuts in it right now. Dr. Inferno Jr., he lost his right arm in an earlier fight. You can see the gauze. Avert your eyes if you must.
Dr. Inferno slamming Tenemushi into the spikes. Tenemushi already cut to pieces.
Some of that from the kill saw, some of that from the saw arm of Dr. Inferno Jr.
I see him up and under there, working away like a dentist.
You know, the smothering doesn't seem to be hurting Dr. Inferno Jr. He's under there, he's moving Tenemushi around. Oh, look at that, oh!
Well, the Ladybug is starting to come apart, so I can see another $19.95 down the drain for Lisa Winter.
No problems. Pick up a new shell, make a new bot. We'll have Tenemushi 9.0 after that.
Tenemushi, a game robot. Lisa Winter, the driver you see there, dyes her hair a different color for every competition. But she says it's not just about the competition, she just goes out that way anyway.
Sure, nothing wrong with a little color. Changing your hair, sure. Nothing wrong with that. So this fight is all Dr. Inferno Jr. looks like right now.
Looks like it. Dr. Inferno Jr. cutting up the bug from the inside out.
Showing superior power, excellent driving skills. This isn't the Tenemushi that we usually see. Tenemushi, tentative.
There's Jason Bardis. He says he's looking for a girl that likes to wear red and understands his robot addiction.
Any takers, ladies? Anybody? That should narrow it down to about 2 or 3. an odd standoff at the end.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what an ending. That was weird.
Veteran savvy on display.
Let's take a look at the Circuit City replay. Dr. Inferno Jr. taking Tanemushi to the spike strip early.
And there's where Tanemushi gets hammered by the pulverizer, but really nothing did as much damage as the kill saws and the saw of Dr. Inferno Jr.
Oh, you got to get that treated.
Dr. Inferno Jr. wins it 26-19. Now let's go box side to Tony.
I see you have a souvenir.
Yeah, she gave me the antenna, I gave her the eyeballs. Now my robot is not only gimpy, missing an arm, but now he's blind as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now we explore the psyche of the winner of that match. Here are the two faces of BattleBots All-Star, Jason Dante Bartis.
I am Dante, Prince of the BattleBots. Looking good. Styling swinger dude. I love causing pain and destruction. In swing dancing, you try to avoid smacking into other people. Behold the power of evil. You gotta look good when you're swing dancing. More like a robot.
Stick around for more as Huggy Bear gets set to Starsky Bad Attitude's Hutch. But first, Son of Waiachi wants to perform a frontal robotomy on No Apologies. It's time for BattleBots Trivia, brought to you by LucasArts.
True or false? The hammers on Son of Waiachi are actually meat tenderizers used in a slaughterhouse. Stay tuned for the answer when we come back.
For more information on how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to battlebots.com.
So, are the hammers on Son of Waiachi actually meat tenderizers? The answer is true. They make great bot tenderizers, too.
There are a lot of amazing new entries this season trying to get a piece of the robotic action.
Cool new bots like Joe Mama, Braveheart, Chummy, and PT Bruiser. But you won't see them because they got bounced out early. Arj Barker paid his respects to the new guys. Gone, but not forgotten.
Obviously, it's mayhem here. Over 600 robots preparing to battle. Some of them already have battled. I'm here with Kevin.
I got my ass kicked so many times, I forgot who I lost to and when.
Where are you from?
Niceville, Florida.
Maybe next time you'll change addresses and you'll come from Meanville.
I've been really impressed with the good sportsmanship. It's like family.
I at least wanted to get to the TV part of it.
Oh my God!
We thought we had it when we broke his little thing from turning his weapon.
We'll fix you!
Arj Barker, BattleBots.
Their machines were too green, but once you get a taste of the box, you just want more.
Here are two vets to show us how it's done.
John Torkelson, Kent Washington, No Apologies.
Terry Ewart, Abbotsford, Wisconsin, Son of Waiachi.
Son of Waiachi has been destroying everybody else. I'm really concerned about my bot coming back completely mangled.
We're going to put on a show for the fans, and we're going to rip pieces apart, and they're going to be hitting hard against Alexan.
The former champ sounds downright cocky. Kind of surprising for a guy whose robot self-destructed last season.
Introducing, in the red square, you can't torque him out of anything, so don't even try. Here is No Apologies.
John Torkelson added that attachment to keep Son of Waiachi at bay.
And in the blue square, you don't have to have a PhD in physics to know that when his hammers hit you, it smarts. Here is Son of Waiachi.
Builder Terry Ewart's historical idol, a fella by the name of Tom Edison.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
No Apology calls that added attachment its Waiachi tool.
Anybody calls me a Waiachi tool, I'm taking him down. Yeah, that's a great idea. Keep that deadly spinning blade away.
Son of Waiachi, the Season 3 champ in the heavyweight division. And those blades are deadly.
And he won when he was still a walker. Now he's a wheeled bot and much more mobile, much faster. Terry says he's a lot more fun to drive, too.
And there's that attachment taking a pounding from Son of Waiachi, but it is keeping Son of Waiachi at bay.
But is he keeping that spike hammer away from Son of Waiachi also? Is he able to get close enough to drop the hammer on Waiachi?
No apology, just misses with the hammer. Son of Waiachi not seeming to get up to the normal speed that you expect from Son of Waiachi, Bill.
Not right now. This is what you got to do if you're fighting him. That Waiachi tool working pretty well. Drop the hammer.
Waiachi tool has got Waiachi jammed up on the BattleBots floor, and no apologies, positioning himself to bring down that spike.
It's that tool. It's keeping him too far away.
Now he drives Son of Waiachi into the spikes.
Drive, hardly.
Eases him into the spikes.
Exactly. I know this is your first time in the spikes. I want to go easy on you. Well, neither bot shown too much now. No apologies. Not able to bring the hammer down. He's got him right where he wants him.
No apologies. Putting him into the screws. You can see those sharp blades on the screws this season, and they do some damage. You can hear the grinding of metal. No apologies, in control.
You can see that John Torkelson, no apologies driver, sensed his advantage right there.
Well, the Waiachi tool is pretty much by the board, but it seems to have done its job, Bill.
Yeah, that's like an antenna after a hurricane. Yeah, it did its job.
Whoa, now what happened to no apologies weapon? The spike looks like it's askew, so no apologies is looking battered, but Son of Waiachi seems to have almost no power left to get up to that full spin.
The judges are going to be looking at damage, and there's a lot of damage on no apologies. But Son of Waiachi has not been fighting as vigorously as he usually does. That's it, it's over. This one too close to call.
No apologies gives the former champ all he can handle.
Let's take a look at the replays. Hard to tell who's winning this fight. Early on, we see Son of Waiachi tearing up. No apologies. Then, when it becomes a pushing match, no apologies. Over the screws, a hammer drop. And then that hammer takes some damage. I don't know. This is going to be a close one.
Here's the official word from the box.
The three judges at arena side have turned in a 24-21 decision for the red square. No apologies.
A decision that close, Bill, you've got to break down the scoring for us.
Damage and strategy points were tied at 15, but the difference was aggression. The judges gave no apologies a 9 and Son of Waiachi a 6. You do the math. Final score, 24-21.
Terry Ewert has some insight into what happened.
It did look like the hammers never got up to full speed. What was the problem?
They never did. We were running at real low voltage here for some reason. Obviously, the spinner wasn't spinning as fast, and I'm just sorry that we couldn't put on a big show for everybody and rip some parts off that guy, because he really needed to get ripped up.
When a lovely pit girl asks you, may I dust your bot? The correct answer is yes. Huggy Bear's bot dudes know what time it is.
Hey you, don't construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
We're in San Francisco. I don't know much about art, but I know what I like. And a building with stuff falling out of it, I like.
A lecture here getting up in your business with this date in bot history. 2 years ago today, controversy strikes the BattleBots. Derek Young operating pressure drop. Listen for the buzzer.
Looks to be out
right there.
There's the buzzer. Oh, a late hit by pressure drop and another one.
Builder Randy Eubanks says it was a cheap shot.
He claimed, oh, the red light wasn't on, and they told me to keep hitting you. Bull.
But Derek says it's all part of the game.
I think the audience wanted to see it. No love lost there. And that's this date in bot history.
And on this date, 2 veterans are getting set to crack heads.
Yeah, Huggy Bear's name might sound sweet, but he's as ticked off as Bad Attitude.
Dave Schultz, San Diego, California, Huggy Bear.
Tom Petrocelli, San Jose, California, Bad Attitude.
It's time to rock the box.
2 bots. 1 moves on.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time.
There's Huggy Bear, you can see the arm. That's the hug zone, he calls that. He likes to get the bots in there, squeeze them and move them. Builder Dave Schultz's favorite invention, the thermos.
Tom Petrocelli and Bad Attitude want to stay out of the hug zone. He wants to position that wedge to the side of Huggy Bear. Right there.
Huggy Bear, you wouldn't think of it, he's a real mobile bot. And he always keeps himself facing forward.
Well, Dave Schultz, the builder of Huggy Bear, pretty serious about his BattleBots. Had a young daughter named her Lexana after the Lexan box.
Now, do we know what he named his son?
We don't know.
All right.
Builder Tom Petrocelli says his greatest accomplishment, 40 years of marriage to the same woman.
Yeah, 40 years of marriage to different women. That'd be easy. Come on.
Bad Attitude taking shots from the kill saws, up and over Huggy Bear. The bear unable to get the hug so far in this match.
Bad Attitude just trying. He's working the perimeter. It doesn't work.
Has he got him?
He's got him.
He's got Bad Attitude clamped. Here goes Bad Attitude right towards the pulverizer. The Huggy Bear has got a hold of Bad Attitude.
So effective. Look at that.
And now you see the brilliance in Dave Schultz's strategy.
Now to the screws.
Takes him to the screws. Bad Attitude still taking a pounding. Huggy Bear still in pursuit.
Bad Attitude is a solid bot. But now he's got to get in and do some damage. You see with this long shot here, he's working the perimeter. He's going wide, trying to get around Huggy Bear, and he's unable to.
Well, Huggy Bear scored some big points when he took Bad Attitude to the pulverizer and then the screws, clamping him down tightly.
The only problem with Huggy Bear right now is he's not showing a lot of aggression. He's just laying back. But it's working for him. It's great strategy. Bad Attitude can't get underneath him.
Bad Attitude not showing much aggression either right now, Bill. Whoa! There's a little aggression by the kill saws as Tom Petrocelli's bot is tossed across the floor.
Maybe Bad Attitude wants to go at him with the opposite wedge, with the high end, get some hits in. He doesn't have much time left now. Boy, that hug zone's effective. Who wants a hug zone? Not Bad Attitude.
Move over. You're getting a little close, partner. Bad Attitude taking a ride on Huggy Bear.
That's it. Fight's over. Lexana should be proud. Let's take a look at the replays. Bad Attitude, all about hitting and moving. He's able to do that right there.
But then it was Huggy Bear with the big hug, and that's where all the points were scored. Bad Attitude taking a pounding.
And a little pop courtesy of the kill sauce.
The judges have spoken. 30-15, Huggy Bear.
When we get back, we'll have the post-fight word from the builders and our hit of the week. Check out the Pete Lambertson fan and his little friend. They can't wait.
For exclusive interviews with BattleBot builders, or if you want to chat with other bot fans, check out comedycentral.com/BattleBots. Bad Attitude gets a face full of kill saw and goes flying. That's our hit of the week. Welcome back, bot fans. We just saw Huggy Bear crush the air out of Bad Attitude's victory dreams. Now here's Tony with Tom Petrocelli.
Now, Huggy Bear was a pimp on Starsky and Hutch. If you could be one, who would you be, Starsky or Hutch?
I don't know. Which one is the serious one? Which one's the straight?
I think that would be David Soul.
I guess I'd be the straight guy. There's always a straight man.
All right. Lots of luck to you.
There was a whole lot of robot fighting going on tonight. Bill, how about a quick recap?
Sure, as quick as I can, Tim. Dr. Inferno Jr. carried Tanemushi 8.0 to the spike strip and walked off a winner. No Apologies strapped on a metal prosthetic and brought Son of Waiachi's tournament run to a screeching halt. And like Kathy Lee Gifford, Huggy Bear smothered Bad Attitude with his overbearing robotic affection. Dr. Inferno Jr., No Apologies, and Huggy Bear, they're all moving on.
For all the gang here at BattleBots, I'm Tim Green.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Thanks for joining us for our Mechanical Monsters Ball. Halle Berry ain't got nothing on us except an overly emotional speech. See ya!
You're watching Comedy Central. Keep it here for the dead-on delivery of Stephen Lynch when Comedy Central presents Stephen Lynch. Next.